What is up everyone, Marcel Kiefer here, and today I have for you a different kind of video. This time it is driving, we are racing, again, finally, but not on the F1 game. I tried out Assetto Corsa Competizione because I recently drove a Porsche GT3 RS in real life, and so I wanted to also, well, I became a little bit of a fanboy, which I already was before, but then I completely fell in love, and I just wanted to have a go at GT cars, so I tried to learn the Porsche in Assetto Corsa Competizione a tiny bit more around Spa, and I want to give you my first impressions about the sim because I really highly rate Assetto Corsa Competizione. And I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, but it doesn't matter. You can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm not, don't tell me, or tell me I don't know. I've just realized I still have my stream thing up here. Doesn't matter, now it's gone. Alright, everyone, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Let's jump on board. I will tell you what I've changed on the setup. It's not much, and track temp and whatever. It's a decent lap, it's not perfect. So let's get into it and hear what I have to tell you about Assetto Corsa Competizione, what I've learned and what I think you could maybe also take away from my first impressions, my first couple of hours of learning the game. So let's get into it. Alright, here we go for the first ever Assetto Corsa Competizione lap on my channel. Welcome everyone from the Assetto Corsa community. This is a 16.9 lap time with the aggressive setup. I haven't changed the brake bias, it's 20 degrees air temperature and 23 track temp. The only thing I've changed are the PSI, and I will also show you later on in the video which kind of PSI settings I've used. So you can also try them out yourself. This is the Hotlap mode, so it's like the most comparable to get up to pace. And I've already done a couple of laps before, of course, like warming up. And the main thing I've noticed about this game, which is mainly different to, for example, the Formula 1 game and the driving that I use in a single-seater in like higher downforce cars, is you are actually coasting fairly a lot throughout the corners. Initially, I kind of tried to drive like the F1 game, just like adapting to the car. But over time I've noticed when I brake, you can see it also here, there's a tiny period in between braking and the on-throttle action. And that's the time when I coast. And this little bit of coasting gives me way more rotation because the off-throttle differential in this game actually properly works well. So that's why you actually have to use it. And it gives you a lot of lap time. You really have to focus on using the off-throttle differential, like not always brake and not always accelerate. There has to be a little, but not too long of course, because then you're losing time. A little time frame, that is like the biggest key to take away from this video. As a beginner in Assetto Corsa Competizione, be smooth, trail brake to have a smooth weight transfer, but also use coasting. You trail brake into the corner and then you coast a tiny bit, usually like in most corners, but not in every single one. And it's all about smoothness and using the car's weight and abilities to get around the track. It's smooth driving, and that's it. It's really simple. Don't overthink it. These cars are also fairly easy to drive because of traction control and ABS, but you still have to apply these driving techniques very well, otherwise you won't be quick. You can see here as well, I'm coasting a tiny bit again, but not too long, but you need to coast. Like, there needs to be a bit of coasting, otherwise you will lose time. So definitely do that. If you're lacking lap time, try to focus on having a small time where you are not on the power and not on the brakes in between this little transition, where you also had a weight transfer. And this is the lap time. Like, the optimal could have been a tiny bit better, but I'm happy with that lap for a couple of hours in the game. I will also show you now the setup. So it is the aggressive setup, just with these PSI settings. Copy them for these track temps. I think they worked the best for me. Try them out, let me know if you want to see more Assetto Corsa content, and I hope that helped you out. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like, subscribe, and check out my socials, especially Instagram and Twitter, because that's where I'm mainly active. So yeah, everyone, stay safe, take care, keep on practicing, because that's how you get quicker, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.